Hello everyone, MC here for a much overdue update on my YouTube channel. I did my last video, I think it was in February at the start of this year, 2019. And yeah, I was full of ideas and I wanted to do a vlog at least once a month, and but life happens, and I guess the universe decided for something else for me. But I still wanted to. I was thinking a lot lately about doing this update. I still want to do something on YouTube. I so like to watch your video, guys, about tarot, metaphysics, and just about your search about life. I love to watch videos of other seekers, people interested in their self-development and tools to access it. And so yeah, what I thought would be a good idea is to go through some of the cards which have been with me since the start of the year, to go through what happened and explain a bit why I did not do more video. So let's start with my cards for this year. When I did the 31 Days of Tarot, one of the first questions was about the two cards for this year. So I had the Queen of Swords. Oops, sorry, I hit the tripod. The Queen of Swords, and it's really representing well what has been going on for me this year. I've been forced in many ways to stay in my truth. My health is really fragile, and every time that I'm not staying in my truth, my body remembers me quite in a aggressive, drastic way. So the Queen of Swords has been with me since the start of the year, constantly pushing me to stay in my truth, even if it hurts other people, which ended up hurting me. If I hurt other people, it hurts me, but I think I started to learn that yeah, we all end up hurting or disturbing someone else in this universe. So yeah, the Queen of Swords has been definitely a good card for me this year. So I've picked up that card as the first assignment of the 31 Days of Tarot. And along with this card was the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is pretty much what I've been doing since the start of this year, meaning laying down. I was not aware of the complete meaning of the card when I did the 31 Days of Tarot at the start of the year. But I fully started to understand it, I think, around May this year. My body collapsed in February. I have an autoimmune disorder, and I couldn't function anymore. I had a really bad relapse since fall 2018. I was much better, but in February I really collapsed. And in May I realized that what my body needed the most was meditation. And that's where I thought of the Four of Swords. And so since May, I've been dedicating hours every day to meditation. I do heart coherence and also some meditation from Joe Dispenza. And it's not easy every day, but I can see the benefits. And I had the choice. I had to lay anyways because my body needs rest, lots of rest. So instead of ruminating and staying in negative thoughts, and I thought, okay, if I need to lay on the couch like many hours every day, rather meditate. So I think this card was already telling me in January that this year would be about resting, getting your shit together, and look at it. So meditation has been a big part of my life this year. Yeah, so let's see until when I will need to think of the Four of Swords and continue this this meditation protocol, which I'm into. But yeah, it's definitely rewarding. Oh, sorry, if you hear a cat running around, it's my cat Lily. Maybe she will join us in front of the camera. After that, there was a spread which I did at the start. I know it was in November 2018. 3 cards: what to stop, what to start, and what to continue. And I think these 3 cards represent quite well the transition I've been into for the last 8 months or so. So what to stop? This was also my card for 2018, so this meant for me completion. Since it was my card for 2018 and it came out as what to stop. So successful completion, moving to the next cycle, moving on. I'm ready to start the journey again. So yeah, this was picked up in November. And then what to start? This is really interesting, but this is really what happened for me this year. A complete transformation, again, ending of a cycle. These 2 cards together are very strong. Grief, transformation, unexpected ending, organic conclusion, unavoidable ending, getting rid of what no longer serves me, elimination of old, outdated approach, and a quote, I think, which I got from the steampunktarot about the death card. Face death in the eyes, make room for her in your life and heart, connect with her, accept that she is a natural part of the cycle, allow her silence to wash over you. So yeah, when you pick up this card in a reading where it's about what to start, it's quite confusing. And honestly, I did not really like it. But it was already a sign that something was about, with these 2 cards, that something was about to end. And it would probably be painful and difficult, but much needed. And what to continue? Well, the Hierophant is a card which came up often lately for me. So to continue my studies. This is really what keeps me the most grounded. Studying tarot since 2016 that I studied tarot, and through my illness it has been really very grounding practice. And I remember actually, I will try to pick up the card. This is very strong and I forgot that I wanted to mention it, but in 2016 I started to get ill seriously in 2015. And in 2016, when I started to use what I had left of brain energy to study tarot, it was the only thing I felt like doing. I booked a class online, and every day I spent a bit of time studying tarot. I had no idea what I was getting into and why I was so interested in tarot. So every day I studied the cards on I would say on a very light, in a very light way. It was not so serious. It was more like for fun. But I pretty much remember the first card I picked when I started studying tarot, and it was I will remove these, the Tower card. I had no idea at that time what it meant. I had no idea that my health was very fragile and about to collapse and make my life very, very difficult. So when I think of it now, I think that the cards always have a very strong meaning, for me at least. So this was 2016. Okay, so to come back to this year. So after this reading in November, I did another reading which I found on Joanne's blog at Sacred Space Japan. Sorry, I don't know if it was still recording. So I was saying that Joanne's blog, Sacred Space Japan, had a really cool. She had a really cool spread for December, the 3 gifts of the Magi. So I did that spread. I think I will have to pause this video because my phone battery is almost off. Oops, sorry about the tripod. So this would be I guess the second part of this video. So I'll catch you on the other side.